Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, welcome to the session of ICT in ELT. Today's topic we are going to learn about technology or ICT based learning for writing, and also some information about writing skills and reading also. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to share here, well, as we know, we as teachers, we believe that all students have the ability to learn to write, okay? But writing is a process, so learners need to learn and practice a lot to have better writing. And also, writing is a tool for thinking, so students is not about to write well, but also she or he has to read a lot of information. She or he has a good knowledge of something, so they have a good, they have some kind good ideas to share in the form of in a written form. Writing also follows the developmental process. There are many effective ways to teach students to write. So we, as a teacher, we have to give kinds of methods, techniques in teaching students to write. So it's not about, giving some instruction to, to ask the students to write something, but also we have to provide the techniques, or at least a good guidance in helping them to write well. Writing should be integrated into all curriculum areas. Okay, next. Teachers believe that all students can develop their writing skill by providing their students with high quality instruction and personalized support. So if we want to ask the students to write better, if you want to ask them to to be a good writer, so we need to provide high quality instruction. Here means how to give a very effective instruction in writing class. We need to capture a good a good learning objective here. And then what is the personalized support? That is from yourself as teacher. So you are as a guide, as a teacher, as a guide of the writing process. So you need to give some let me see feedback. Yeah, so we have to give them feedback when they have written something, and then we are not about judging the student whether he's able to write or not in the paragraph, but also we need to to give some positive feedbacks to to motivate them to write well. Okay. Writing and reading are interrelated. Reading different text style often helps students improve their writing. Similarly, the act of writing assists students in becoming better readers. We need to persuade them that if you want to be a good writer, then you have to read a lot of information. So we just ask them to read a lot of information. It could be from online news, it could be from the text that you provide in the classroom. Then you ask them to share the ideas, and you just stimulate their ideas, their thoughts, the background of knowledge by providing some information or text to the students. So they have many ideas about what they are going to write. Okay, we as a teacher, we recognize that writing is a challenging and takes time. Okay, like I said before, so you have to be very passionate in teaching writing. You have to be really careful in, you know, capturing the objective of learning, because if you are not really sure about the learning objectives, or what are you going to lead the student be at the end of the course, so they're not going to be better, in writing. Teacher realize the connection between the writer and the readers. Experience high quality literature. Okay, like I said, when the students have a very good experience in, you know, having various information from you, from their readings, it will help them. Those kind of information that actually they gain, it will help them to, to write something. So the student will have a lot of ideas to convey in the written form. And teachers enjoy opportunities to choose their writing. Okay, well, here students will enjoy opportunities to choose their writing topics, as many as information, as many as reading experience that they have actually in the classroom. So they will enjoy to choose their writing topics. Okay, compose writing using varied modalities and using technology. Okay, so compose writing is not about, you know, giving a piece of paper, then the student have to write down there, and then the student have to, you know, what we call it, write on a piece of paper, and then it's kind of well, it's not really interested actually to teach writing. But then if you try to ask the students to type it in the computer or from their cell phone, so they're going to be excited, and I think it can stimulate the students to, you know, to write more. Okay, so here I'm going to share some writing application for the students. Well, you can learn, you can provide them with some kind of, you know, writing practice. You can ask the students to go to the compassiana.com. So here you can be your own publisher, because it's kind of blog. You can create your own blog. Then you can write anything, factual things like that in this website. Next, okay, here are also some what we call it, some websites that you can come to this, you know, you can come to this website, you can visit this site. Okay, like TitanPad, so it's a great way to click and sharing a document. Wall Wisher is a virtual post-it notes on a virtual wall. When you visit Will You Type With Me, so this is same opportunity as TitanPad with some added features. So it includes the ability to import additional files along the word. You can go to Linoit here. Okay, there are also some technologies for writing. Okay, so you can visit the sites here, and you can see the function, or what we call it, the function of guiding them to, you know, to write better. I mean, when you come to this kind of website, so the student will be more excited, I think. Okay, so this is linoit.com. It's sticky and photo sharing. Okay, This is microblogging from Kompasiana. Okay, issue.com, Lulu. Okay, so here I'm going to show you some well, Google Tour Builder, if you know it. This one is Tour Builder, so this is also for writing. Okay, you can see some. Okay, this is the platform. This platform is quite interesting. Why? Because the students are able to see what we call it, some places here. So there are some boxes here. The students actually can write something here, like, okay, first introduction, what are you going to say, the article. You can also upload some pictures here. Okay, so it becomes like, you know, a sequence thing. The student write in sequence. They have their own idea about the main they have the main ideas they put in each box here, and they can share actually the information from each box, and this is like digital storytelling, yeah, for them. And this one also write wall app. Okay, wow, well, ta-da. Okay, so you can explore the write well app here. You also can use Padlet, if you know Padlet. So this is padlet.com. Okay, make a Padlet. So you can actually share your ideas if your students are not really confident, you know, in sharing their thoughts directly or orally. So they can share their ideas through Padlet. So they can also keep their project in Padlet. If you have a question, actually, you give a question, you provide a question, you need the student to share, and if they do not want to share it directly to you, so you can use Padlet and then let them to write here, to post their answer here. Well, I don't know what happened to the web. Okay, so I think it's going to be interesting if you explore it, you know, if you explore it, if you explore the, what we call it, the application one by one, because I couldn't, you know, I couldn't open and I couldn't explore it, I show it to you every single application or website, but I need you to explore some websites or some application that I've already shown to you. Okay, so I think that's all for today's session. So I'm going to see you again next session. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.